My name is Jess and I try to keep hair education affordable, and so today I'm going to show you how I took this blonde to this gorgeous, stunning, dimensional brunette. I start by sectioning the hair into 3 sections, one on each side and one big back section, and for this transformation we're basically going to be doing a braided balayage using a color track grip clip. I take a piece of hair right at the apex and I just clip that up and out of my way, and I'm going to go through her hair and weave and then split those to the side and clip them off. So basically anything clipped to the side is going to be lighter and those are going to be her highlights, and then anything that gets thrown up in the clip is going to be dark. So I just work my way all the way down through her head, alternating between weaving and slicing. And again, anything that's left down I put up, and then I also grab a little bit more hair as to pretend like it was a skip or something if I was actually foiling. Now that we made it all the way down to the bottom, I grab any hair that was in the clips and I'm going to braid them together, hence the term braided balayage. I'm going to braid these all down, but instead of using an elastic or a hair tie, I'm going to use my comb and give it a thick old tease, and that bad boy is not going anywhere. For the sides of her hair, you're basically going to do the same thing, but for some reason, this is the only footage of me I got of doing the sides, so someone's got to teach me how to record. Now it's time to fill the hair so it doesn't turn green, so we're going to fill it with bright red. You could do this at the bowl, but I like to spray it down just so I have a little bit more control. And I'm going to use the Redken Shades EQ 6RR, and I'm just going in section by section, pulling pieces out of the grip clip, and really make sure to coat that. Be very careful not to get on any of the blonde pieces because we don't want, a red spot as a highlight. Anyway, here's me just basically turning her hair red, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of terrified for my life that I was going to get some red on the blonde, but I kind of did. But I'll show you how we fix that because we're human, we make mistakes. It's totally normal. Don't get down on yourself for that. And now here's me doing the front. Tell me why I literally cannot record to save my life. Now that she is rinsed, you can see she looks kind of chaotic, but those braids stayed intact. And there's some red in the blonde, but that's okay. I'm going to give her a quick blow dry, only till about 90%, just because her hair dries fast. And now I'm taking the hair out of the braid, and I just want to lighten it up a little bit because, oof, look at that spot. So bad. So I'm just using some 7 volume just to give it a little kick so it's a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, and that way we don't have any of those red spots in there because you know what? That happens, and we're going to fix our mistakes as we go so we don't have to worry about it later. Once all of her highlights are foiled, it is now time to get that dark, rich brunette color that we're wanting. So I'm going in with the Joico Luma Shine, and I'm doing half an ounce of 4N and 1 ounce of 5NB with 10 volume. And I'm going everywhere where the red was, plus on her natural root as well. And make sure you really get in between all of those foils to make sure her hair is fully covered. And as that processes, I'm going to go through and foil her money piece. Don't mind that one foil just trying to get in my way. That's fine. But I foil her just to keep her bright because we want to keep a nice money piece, a nice bold one right in front. Once her foils are all complete, I'm going to pull them out with a towel to scrape off excess lightener and then spray them with water just to stop them from processing. And make sure you're not spraying where the color is, or it could be bad. And I give a little brush through just so I can really see how she lifted, make sure there's no spots. And again, trying not to touch any of the dark pieces. And this is where you got to be really careful on where you're laying down that hair, because one wrong move and she's going to have a dark spot in the middle of her hair, and we know that that is not good. So just pull all them out. It's so satisfying. I love foil pulling. It's literally one of my favorite parts of doing hair. You can still see that there's red up by her root, and that's totally okay because you know what? We're going to comb that through, and we're human. It's normal to miss a spot, especially in a braid that's hard to see. So we're going to go back through with a root smudge, and I like to do this just to really make sure I'm tying everything together, where the roots are, where the dimensional highlights are, where the brown is, and it really allows me to see and go back through her hair and check if there's anything that I missed or anything that needs to get lightened or brightened. And it's a root smudge, you can't go wrong with it. It just really connects the whole color together. For her toner, I'm going in with Redken Shades EQ, 1 ounce of 09V and 1 ounce of 09N, and this is just going to allow us to cancel out just a little bit of that yellow. And all my hairstylists know that you literally cannot go wrong with 9V. It's just the best. And as you can see, recording the front, I'm still not good at recording the front of the hair, but at least this angle is a little bit better because I'm not standing in the way. Anyway, here are her results. She is absolutely stunning, and I love the dimension that she has, and I love the brunette on her. Like and subscribe for more free education.